Hello, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to GT Sport for Daily Race B highlights. So this was recorded in one evening, a couple of races where we gave the RCZ a go. On the live stream we did on Monday, when the daily races went live, we tried to try out different cars, mainly because I don't generally get on with the RCZ, which is the meta car for Daily Race B. But for this I decided, give it a go, let's see if we can improve our own times. We managed a 136.227, which is the best I've done so far in the RCZ, or in any car, which started us in this first race in 4th place. The one big thing this video shows is how friendly everyone was this evening. Everyone just seemed to get along. There was a few little incidents, but nothing major, and it just shows there can be clean racing in GT Sport. So as I say, a 4th place start, which I'm pretty impressed with. So at the minute we're low B in the driver ratings. As we get ready for the start. And we're off. Not a bad start. Trying to catch up on the back of 3rd, straight off the bat. And we seem to close the gap a little bit. The Swiss driver goes a little bit wide on the first corner, a little bit of coming together between 3rd and 2nd there. We're just going to stay on the back of them. The longer we can keep on the back and keep in the slipstream, the better for us. Gloria Girl, off in front, seems to already made a big gap there. We're going to give a little nudge to Jamaji on the braking. My fault, admittedly. I did go across thinking they'd come back, but they didn't. But Jamaji is going to pay us back the same way. As we go into this corner here, we're going to get a little nudge. We watch the radar in the back. There we go, a little nudge from behind. Fair play, one each. We'll leave it at that. But we're up into 3rd already. And we're just trying to chase down the Swiss driver. We saw him go wide at the first corner, so we know he may make mistakes. Just about keeping up with him. I love this track. I think it's a lovely track to drive. If you can put in nice, clean, consistent laps, you can do very well here. And apologies in advance if I do get the flags wrong. Flags definitely aren't my forte. I'm now looking at it saying it's not Swiss. I think that's, is it Norwegian? Right, we're right on the back of the 2nd place. Just got to try and keep with him here. We're going to have a little look up the inside. We're not aiming for a move here. We're just having a little look, but he's moved into us as we come up to the first corner, under braking. He's going to go very wide. We're going to go wider than we wanted on the exit. Sweating a little bit here for a penalty. I think we may get one. Luckily we avoided it. Could that corner have gone differently? I wasn't actually aiming for the move. I just wanted to have a look, but he outbroke himself, and we just carried a bit more speed in. So up to 2nd, and that was it for this race. Gamer Girl was out front, ahead. As we skip forward now to the last couple of corners, Gamer Girl still out ahead of us. Gamer Girl, sorry, Glorious Girl, still out ahead, and we just couldn't catch. We didn't really close the gap at all. And that was it. Crossing the line, first race of the evening, 2nd place finish. Not too shabby. Pretty happy with that. The best thing about this was everyone in the lobby was really nice to each other afterwards. There was no calling anyone out. Everyone was really nice. They were all just happy to race. And that was it. It was just really a nice lobby. As you can see, a few penalties, but most of those were track infringements more than anything else. And that seems to be the go-to at the minute. Most penalties now are track infringements more than anything else. So as we go into the 2nd race, quite a lot of people from the 1st race are in this one again. I want to say the Greek Glorious Girl in again in 2nd place. We're starting in 5th again. So hopefully we can do something good. once more. I say again, I think we started in 4th, didn't we, last time? I can't remember now. As I'm recording this, I'm trying to think at the same time, but I can't think. But not a bad position. Let's see what we can do this time. We've got a good amount of driver rank for the last race, so the aim is to try and get a decent amount of gain. Another 2nd place, a nice podium would be good for us, as we try and get more into mid-big to keep ourselves a bit safer when we're doing the live streams. Get a little push from behind, from the German, and that's the first of a few pushes from behind from him. We're going to go into up into the 2nd corner. We're just going to have a look at the inside. I don't plan on making a move here. It was just to let him know we were here. Sumi walked straight on our tail there. There was another little push there that forced us a little bit wider on the exit, which wasn't what we wanted, but we're still up there. Flick heat ahead. We're going to go round the outside, or look at the outside here as he keeps the inside line. We kind of take it a bit deep. We managed to hold it nicely. Another little push there for Sumi Rocks. Doesn't affect us too badly. Flick heat then moves on to us here, but then moves back wide again, so we're okay. Giving us space. This is what I mean. It was fairly clean racing. It wasn't, nothing seemed malicious. Flick heat getting very close to a back bumper there, but none of it seemed malicious. And you hear about all the time about the dirty drivers in GT Sport. This is a testament to clean racing as far as I'm concerned. People were very clean, gave people space as much as possible. There were instances where what didn't happen. 3rd place going very wide there. We're looking at them to get a penalty. That will help us and move us up into the podium, so if we keep on behind them. There we go, a 1 second penalty for going wide. I think there was 2 track limits there that caused that. So we don't have to make the move here, because we know he's got a penalty. So we're going to look at the inside just to let him know we're there, but we're going to stay back. But then a little hit by Sumi Rocks pushes us through the corner, which gave us a lot of overpower to go past the car, and we're now into 3rd. Car in 2nd has also got a penalty. So if we can get close enough, we should be able to take the position. There's a lot of cars piling up behind us though, that is the downside. We could be on for another 2nd place here. We're coming on the podium though, so we'll keep that at the minute. Penalty served by 2nd place, and we're now just going to try and keep onto the back of them. We take the corner all wrong now, went too slow I think. But we're still there, we're still behind. Sumi Rocks is on our tail. We know what he's like in going into the back of us, which I don't think is, like I say, is malicious. I think it's more a case of just not braking enough. So we've got to be wary of him. But we're still on the tail of the 2nd here. And I think we've still got a good chance. 2nd place goes a little bit wide across there. Is he going to get a penalty for too many tyres across? Doesn't look like it. So we can count that one out. We know he's gone wide previously on these corners, and he goes wide again and flies in the air after touching the bollard. And wide a 2nd time. That should be a penalty. We're going to have a better exit though. So straight past him. He's got a penalty as well, so we don't even have to worry about that. I think Sumi Rocks took advantage as well of his exit. Another tap from behind by Sumi Rocks, but we're up into 2nd. We'll have a little look behind. There we go. But that was it. We were past Sumi Rocks. We stayed in 2nd. Glorious Girl made a mistake in the last 2 laps, and we were closing and closing, but we needed a couple more laps, I think, to catch her. We're going to cross the line, end of the 2nd race, with another 2nd place. And there we go. So another nice bump to the driver rating. And this was the 3rd and final race of the evening. With the bump to the driver rating we got from the 2 2nd places, we went into a new split. No one from the previous splits here. It was all new drivers. We haven't really raced these guys before. So this could be a different kettle of fish. It could be dirty, it could be clean. We don't know going into this. We're starting in 9th, even though we'd improved our time. But I was very, very wary of this race. New split. The other drivers, I kind of knew what they were like. I knew it was fairly clean. No one seemed malicious. This one, I wasn't sure. I didn't know what to expect. 9th place. I'm not expecting great things. Going up into driver rating, into a new split, I was not expecting great things. And as we approach the first corner, I'm very aware of the cars behind. Not entirely sure what they're going to try and do. But we take it fairly clean. My big weakness is the first corner of any race. I tend to go in too slow, but I think we did okay that time. Everyone seems to be fairly clean. They're all in a line. No one seems to be making any moves just yet. And it's nice to get through a first corner and not see loads of incidents. Second corner, on the other hand, as we see everyone go here, we've taken it slower because just in case there are incidents, we got pushed from behind. But if anything, that's kind of boosted us through the corner. So we're still in ninth. Haven't gained anything. Cars behind getting penalties. Not sure if that was for hitting us. We'll have a little look on the inside, but not aiming to make a move here. We saw the cars come flying through that corner behind us on the radar. Managed to avoid most of the trouble. We're still in ninth. So we haven't gained anything on this opening lap, unlike other races. GTR UK, who gave us the push previously, he's going to go on the inside. We're going to be forced off by the Spanish driver there to go a little bit wide, but that's okay. We know GTR UK is going to take a penalty coming up here. And the Spanish guy's gone wide on that corner. That should be a penalty for him as well. But we'll wait and see if he takes one. Yes, he does. There we go, half a second. Back up into 8th now. And the two cars coming together in front of us. The penalty for the Spanish guy will help us, which is kind of a just desserts for being forced wide. He's got another penalty there, so that's a second penalty for him. So again, we don't need to rush the move. At this point, we can stick behind, keep the slipstream, and we're going to gain because of his penalty anyway. So no rush. Just got to keep it clean and consistent now. Stay behind him and hope to take advantage of his penalty. Second corner, a little bit of trouble going ahead. Someone's gone very wide there. Someone's been forced off and got a penalty as well. So I don't know what happened there. Region wasn't brilliant. DRF 13.30. Little touch as we go past. Had to use the grass to really get past him there. Didn't have much choice. We're up to 6th. Taking advantage of penalties and little incidents. We're from 9th to 6th on the second lap. And there's another penalty for a car ahead. And a little bit of coming together between those two as well ahead of us. So there's a chance to get up to 4th here. Looking for a dive up the inside ahead of us. Well, looks like he's made the move stick. We're on the back of Bobby. Knowing 4th is taking their penalty, we're going to get promoted here, so it's not too bad for us. And there we go, we're going to take advantage of the penalty, we're going to go up to 5th. 4 places gained. Bobby is our next target. I think 3rd, 2nd and 1st are too far ahead. I don't see us catching them. They just seem to be on it. Our lap time seems to be better. I don't think we've got a chance. But Bobby is definitely within our sights. We can make a move on Bobby here. That's 4th place finish for a new split. I'd be very, very happy with that. Especially starting down in 9th. I think we've done well to take advantage of a lot of the issues that happened. But all other people's issues, we're staying as clean as we can. Right, Bobby's up next. Sights are set. We're going to look at the inside. Wasn't aiming to make a move, but just wanted to let him know we were here. But then we managed to make the move actually stick. He goes quite wide. Can't turn in because we're there, which is very clean driving. But he goes very wide, and on the exit we just seem to have a better exit than him. And after this, we just pushed on. Managed to get a little bit of a gap to him. As you can see, that gap is building. I thought he'd make a move into this corner, but didn't. So very good clean driving there by Bobby. And as we approach the end of the race, we stayed in 4th. We kind of kept a consistent gap to Bobby behind us. He couldn't quite get close enough to make any kind of moves. And for a new split, a nice finish, 4th place. So, as far as I can take from Daily Race B this week, and with all the criticisms GT Sports faced with penalties and the penalty system and dirty drivers, I'm very, very happy. You know, the people that I've met, the splits I've met, have been very nice, clean drivers. There's been issues, but nothing major. No one seemed to purposely take anyone else out. And there's confirmation on 4th place. And the people you meet in the lobbies, we've got new followers, new people join the YouTube page just from racing. So hopefully you'll enjoy the rest of the week of racing, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.